Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Keyonte George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. Ball against George. Here's MP. That one a little long. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Nuggets. Clarkson goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Using that speed of his on the drive. Clarkson just so elusive when he puts it on the floor.
The high post shot, and there it is for him. Now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And he's joined the Nike family and will be the next icon in their rich athletic tradition. As a lifetime fan, this fits MP well, and so will the shoes he wears on the court.
You know, talking to Keyonte George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's MP. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
And he gets it back. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by MP. White's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. White misses off the left iron. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George against Ball. Here's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Nets. Ball, the pass to MP. Baseline try. White with another miss. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 3. MP inside. He's covered by Clarkson. MP kicks the ball. Floats it up for MP. And again, Chicago turns it over. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, in the first quarter of the game. Here's White. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Juzang can't hit. White the pass to White. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. White's got 6.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Here's Juzang. Giddey defending. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Giddey, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 1. Clarkson taking his time here. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front. They're up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Here's Juzang. Giddey defending. Pass to Mills. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
That one drops for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Utah trailing here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shots good by Mills.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Can't cash in from the high post. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Here's Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Giddey.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside, White. Pass to MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside. 13 feet away. Rebound, Utah. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Tough shot inside by MP.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Levine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. Count that one.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Here's Ball. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Traps in the tray. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clarkson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And there's the bucket from MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Clarkson for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Count it. Good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Seven seconds left to play here in the half. Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
21.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight.
You know, right now for Utah, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. MP really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so in the game for the Jazz, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And you know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck
in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
George against Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And the basket by MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's MP. MP strong inside.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
George looking around. Launches a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Shots good by Clarkson.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep. And when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
Stolen by Clarkson. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, no doubt Clarkson can score the ball. Defense having a lot of trouble with him.
Levine finds Ball. Lobs it up there for White. And again, Chicago turns it over. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Lauri Markkanen. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. On the wing, MP puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by George. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Lonzo Ball. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Clarkson outside. The Jazz again can't hit it. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different.
The Bulls leading by 5. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. White is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Kessler. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Clarkson for 3. Offensive rebound. No good that time.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Levine dishes to White. George against White. Shoots over Clarkson. And White, the bucket on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Clarkson for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to MP. Misses from short range. MP follows the miss and puts it through.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Lonzo Ball is checked in for White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Clarkson outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pull-up is one of Clarkson's go-to moves. And you can see why. He's put a lot of work into it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Vucevic finds MP. The kick out to Ball. Back to White. Over Hendricks. And again, Chicago. No good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. In transition, here come the Bulls. And finished off by Williams.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
White the pass to Vucevic. Back to MP.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
At the line for Chicago.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Clarkson, offensive rebound. Good D by Williams. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's MP, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 3.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly